Chief 01. I'm going to do a vid tonight on something I've never done yet. Been wanting to, and I don't know what come over me today, but I'm going to do a little bit of a quick cooking vid. Got home a little late tonight from work, and one of my favorite things, I got to eat it a couple times a week at least. I'm a big steak fan. Love my steak. I like all kinds of steaks, but like I said, it's at least a couple times a week I eat steak, and that's like my default thing. I went shopping this weekend, went to the grocery store and all that good stuff, seen some steak here and there, and then I went to my local Sam's picking up my normal stuff, and they was cutting some fresh, big ass ribeyes. And he sliced one off here, and I'm telling you what, that thing was like right under 2 pounds. That is it's a hunk of steak. Let me tell you, it's a hunk of steak for sure. So I just fired the grill up, and I've had this sitting out about an hour, and it's gotten pretty much up to room temperature. And I'm going to season a little bit, and I only use a couple of things really on my steaks. First thing is I love pepper. I like a lot of different kinds of peppers, cracked black pepper and things like that, and the red pepper. And this is one of my favorite things to marinate with, and it's called Montreal Steak Seasoning. A friend of mine turned me on to this 10 years ago, and I've been putting it on everything ever since. It's cracked black pepper, red pepper, garlic, sea salt, some other stuff, but I'm telling you what, it is bad to the bone. It is truly bad to the bone, and I like thoroughly covering it, big time, and take a napkin or whatever, towel, and I go ahead and I press it in real good. Okay. Then, big fan of garlic salt. Love garlic. A little garlic on. A little more garlic, even though the Montreal had some in it. I do a little press action on that. Get it down in there. And next, my big time favorite, cayenne pepper. That goes on a lot of stuff. I think I could even put it on cereal. I think it'd be good. But I'm not real too scared to put it on stuff here, especially steak. Nothing like a good spicy steak in my book. And usually what I do is when I get a couple of steaks or whatever, 2 or 3 at a time, I'll marinate them all up in this and let them sit for a few days. It'll get even more flavor in them, and that it just makes it so much better if it sits in the icebox for a few days and let them sit out before you cook them. Oh man! But been kind of busy here. Haven't had the time. I picked them up and had some other stuff to do, and I wasn't able to get them done all in time. So it'll still be pretty good. I got 2 more over here that I'll get all done and have them ready for the rest of the week. But that's pretty much how I roll with the old steak seasoning. And like I said, I'm not afraid to put it on there for darn sure. So I just turned the grill on. It should be up to temperature here real soon, and I'm gonna make some. I got some organic button mushrooms, and I'm gonna saute them in some butter and Worcestershire sauce or whatever you want to call it, and I'm gonna have me a tater to go with it. So while this is getting ready, I'm gonna go ahead and get my. I'm gonna let this sit here a little bit and let it fuse up a little bit on the flavors, and get my buttons going here. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here for a second, and I'm gonna wash them, and I'll be back and I'll start getting them ready. Alright y'all, I've got the mushrooms all washed up, and just gonna go ahead and stem them and clean them up a little bit. Yeah, I love fresh mushrooms, and I don't know, always have. Wasn't able to be too picky growing up. Had to eat everything that was put in front of me, or I'd starve. So that way, I'm not too finicky on stuff. I like a lot of veggies and stuff like that. And, yeah, they're good for me. You know, they're good for you. I mean, some people don't like them, and it's all good, but I know I do. I like them a lot. And I like getting, I try and get mushrooms fresh anytime. I do keep them in the can for whenever, but 99% of the time I'll just get them fresh. And I like them a lot better. I like the Portobello, and definitely be able to go out and do some picking too, and getting some. That's always awesome by itself right there. That can make a meal on fresh mushrooms. But anyway, so these don't take too long for me to clean. Like I said, they're not real big. I leave them whole, and clean them off just a little bit. Take them stems off. I don't like them stems. They're a little chewy for me. Some people like them, I don't. And, I'm going to saute them real lightly in some olive oil and butter. And then I'm going to throw some Worcestershire in. And of course my favorite spices I'll put on top of it right before the end. These don't take too long. And I think it's about time for the meat to hit the grill, to be real honest. So why don't we go down and throw this on the grill and come back and get these things going. Hey y'all. Alright, we're out here, got the grill fired up, about 465 degrees. Crank her on down. Don't want to kill this thing. This is going to take a little bit being so thick, don't get me wrong. It'll take a little bit. It's going to take probably about at least maybe about 15 minutes maybe per side on low. I really don't do it real high. We're having an exceptionally warm day here today, and it's like 68 degrees out here. I mean, everything's starting to slowly bloom, and I've been barbecuing quite a bit. I barbecue probably at least once or twice a week, and I ain't gonna be getting too much more use out of that here once it starts getting warm. I don't use the tub a whole lot, but I'll go ahead and put this thing on and check it back here in about, let's see, quarter after. I'll be checking it back here in about 12 or 15 minutes. Got her on low, and it dropped a little bit, so it'll come back up to temperature. It'll come up to about 400, so we'll be back in a bit. Alright y'all, back upstairs now. Got the steak on. 15 minutes, I'll be flipping it over. I'll be going for a medium rare, so I'll be watching it pretty close after I flip it over. But I'm going to go ahead and kind of prep these up a little more. Got me some extra virgin olive oil, and I just like to do a little schnizzle drizzle all over these. And oh yeah. Alright, then get my pepper grinder out, some stuff. I love peppers. I love black peppers big time. They always ask me in the restaurant, let us know when it's enough, and I'm the guy that almost never says nothing, and they just stop because their arm gets tired, you know. It's the same with when they do the cheese grinding at the table. I love that too. Once again, break out the old cayenne. A little cayenne on these babies. Heat them up a little bit. Can't really make them too hot for me. Oops. Alrighty then. And then I'm going to do just a little garlic. salt. I was going to do some fresh, and then I forgot to get it. Out of all the stuff this weekend at the store, I forgot to get fresh garlic, so this will do. And then, don't have my butter out. A little butter out. This definitely is not for a person that's on a diet, I'll say that much. It's definitely is not the diet food, but I don't really worry about the whole diet thing. Never really had a big problem with that, so. I put a healthy amount of butter in. And actually I use the fake butter, to be honest. It should be enough to get that going. And use one more. And get them going. And then about midway through, I'll put on a little Worcestershire sauce and checking on them steaks here in a little bit. Let y'all see what's going on. Be back in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back now with just started the mushrooms up and they're starting to get going pretty decent. And yeah, turn them down a little bit and just let them saute. And we're gonna head down and flip the steak over. It's at that time, so. Alright guys, there we go. About 15 minutes. And oh yeah, that's getting there. Got a nice char on it, and I like that. Nice char. Not burnt, but it's got a nice char from all the seasonings. So, it's looking pretty good. It's definitely looking pretty good. Got the grill turned down pretty low. Got a nice low flame. So it's getting there. Say another 10 minutes maybe. Alright, let's see where we're at with this. This should be by getting to where I want it. I think it's kind of hard to see. It's starting to get a little dark out here. Just starting to get a little dark. Sun's setting. Well, I'll tell you what, that's definitely looking really good to me, for sure. As a friend of mine says, and you'll know him, that looks real good. No, I'm not kidding you, that is smelling good. I'm gonna call it right there. I'm thinking that's gonna be about medium rare, which I like it like that. No, we're just going to take that upstairs and feast on it. Upstairs we go. Alright guys, back upstairs, and shrooms are getting, man, they smell good with the butter and the garlic and the pepper. The Chiefs liking. They're in the likable mode right now. I definitely like that stuff for sure. It's a great yummification factor going here for sure. Might be having, trying to think what I want to have for to drink with the old dinner tonight. You know, could always have my favorite Crown, maybe a little Crown 7, or I don't know. Picked up a nice bottle of wine here this weekend, and I don't know if I want to get into that whole thing. It's a nice one. A friend of mine turned me onto it, and it's a Incanto from Italy. So I don't know. It's a Chardonnay and a Pinot Grigio. So we'll see about that. And here's one for you, Cupcake, with your love of tequila. A friend of mine bought me this a couple weeks ago, and I haven't even tapped it yet. It's called the Old Carbine. It's a carbine bottle. It's pretty cool. It's not a full carbine length bottle, but it's close. And there's over a liter of tequila in the bottle. It comes in its own stand here, and came with the real nice tequila glasses. And been wanting to kick this thing open. What do you think, Cupcake? You think think you could do that thing some damage here. I mean, that's a lot of tequila, and I think it'd take the chief a little bit of time here to get that down. But I thought it was pretty cool. They gave it to me, and they know how I like guns and gun-related stuff, and never seen one quite like it before. A carbine tequila. It is definitely different. That is for sure. But just kind of want to throw that out there. I've had that sitting here for a couple weeks and haven't really tapped it yet. I had another bottle of tequila I finished up before I got into this. I don't even know when I'll hit this. I think I'm going to have a bunch of people over to put a serious dent in that. That would take me a while. That's going to take me for sure a while. But it's coming together here. Steak's got another maybe 10 or 15, maybe 10 minutes at the most. Maybe at the most. And I'm going to go ahead and shut these mushrooms off. Man, they're pretty good. They're smelling wonderful. And I'm cheating tonight. I was going to do some fried taters. I'm tired and it's late. And I'm going to just do a bag tater, you know. One of them microwave bag deals. So for me, when it's just me here, it's hard for me to roll for the full dinner. So I do a lot of quick, easy ones. So be back in a minute, and we'll see how the steak's doing. Well, guys, it's all done. Steak's perfect. Mushrooms, sauteed, garlic, potatoes, and decided to go with a little Gold Reserve Crown, one of my favorites, for my dinner drink, and it'll probably be my after dinner drink. But here's how I'm rolling tonight, guys, and this is kind of like a regular meal here, one of the Chief's regular meals. Change it up a little bit with the steak, but just a quick way of seasoning a steak I wanted to show you, and I think you might like it. Try it, mix it up, you never know, but never hurts to try another way on something like steak, some new seasoning. So if you like it, let me know. Once again, hope y'all like to watch my video, and as always, later.